We're on a little bit of a road trip this morning. We're heading up into northern Minnesota, which has always been a popular destination for fishing, camping, canoeing, hiking, and sightseeing. By the way, watch after the end of this video, and if we can time it right, maybe we'll be able to catch one of the big Great Lakes freighters coming into port, Duluth. Where was I? Oh yeah, we're heading into northern Minnesota, which in the past 15 years has also become quite a destination for off-roading. It's become quite popular for ATVs. It has hundreds of miles of ATV trails, but it also has Minnesota's first off-highway recreational vehicle area. And that's where we're headed. They're having an event today, a rock crawling competition. Now we're not going to be doing any real rock crawling with the wrecker, but we're going to be on hand in case somebody needs our help. The small town of Gilbert is where we're headed, to the Gilbert Off-Highway Vehicle Recreation Area. Gilbert is up on the Iron Range in northern Minnesota. It's part of what the locals, the Iron Rangers, call the Quad Cities. Gilbert, Virginia, Eveleth, and I believe it's Mount Iron. It's all part of the Mesabi Iron Range. And the park that we're headed to is actually built on what the Rangers call a mine dump. Now, a mine dump isn't what you think of. It's actually where they piled all the overburden, the material from the open pit mine that didn't have any iron ore in it, or the material that they had to dig out to get to the iron ore. The Gilbert Park is a state-run, multi-use off-road vehicle recreation area. It's open to motorcycles, ATVs, and of course, Jeeps and trucks. For more information, you can check out the Minnesota DNR's website. Even though mining still goes on the Iron Range, the area that we're headed to hasn't been mined for years. So the terrain that the park is built on has kind of been reclaimed by nature, which makes it rather unique and actually quite beautiful for a mine dump. It consists of dirt, shale, rock, boulders, huge boulders. It may not look like it, but yes, there is a rock crawling trail across all those boulders. Like I said earlier, there is actually a rock crawling event going on in the park today. But first I want to take you up to the top of one of the piles and show you the view. There's actually 3 massive piles of overburden like this in the park, and each one in itself is considered a dump. And these man-made piles are among the highest elevations in Minnesota that have an amazing view. You can see for miles from the top of them. But you better beware, don't get too close to the edge. Some of the rocks are loose, and it is a long way down. From the top of this dump, you can catch a glimpse of Lake Orbegon, which was once the open pit mine that all this material came from. And it is deep, over 400 feet. And that's the city of Gilbert off in the distance on the hillside. Alright, that's enough of the panoramic sightseeing for now. Should we go check out what off-roading the park has to offer? Up until now, we've only been traveling what the park calls core trails that are open to all 3 user groups. The park also has designated play areas and trails of varying difficulty for each one of the 3 user groups. Like Crater Crawl here is a mild obstacle for the trucks and Jeeps. Not all of the park is barren rock crawls. The park also has numerous trails of varying difficulty through the woods. Let me give you a little tip here. If you visit the park, you'll notice that the mud puddles have kind of an orange color to them, and they will stain your clothes. So don't wear your favorite designer jeans unless you want to throw them away afterwards. The distinct orange color comes from the low-grade iron ore that's common in this area. The park also has numerous trails cut alongside the edge of some of the larger dumps. They will test your nerves and driving skill, especially if you're scared of heights. The park also has many hill climbs, some of which are so steep you'll be searching for another way down, if you make it over the top, that is. But what the park is most known for is its rock crawling, like the gorge here, which was one of the obstacles in the rock crawling event. What do you think? Driver on that or around it?
You see where it goes straight right here?
Yep.
Driver, just run the driver up there. There you go. Now when you get on, you gotta turn your door. Good. You're gonna drop here. Keep coming. Slow. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. You're gonna climb in the rear. Looks good.
We'll get back to the rock crawling and some of the other adventures that we had up in the park in upcoming videos. For now, I want to take you down to the Port of Duluth and show you what we saw down there. We were able to make it down to Canal Park in the Port of Duluth to let Baby Seat Cover watch one of the big 1,000-foot ore freighters come into port under the historic lift bridge. It is quite an impressive sight. Check it out. They can hear the bell.
Wave.
Look at it, it's almost under the bridge already. Back end isn't even here yet.
Talking to Debbie.
Oh, I like your yellow shirt.
You like your yellow shirt. not make it, Abby. Look at it. He may not make it.
You gonna make it under the bridge?
I know. Is he gonna make it? All of these people here want to know it. It's been.
Abby?
Thanks for watching BSF Recovery Team. Stay safe, keep wheeling, and maybe we'll see you out there in the woods.